Leo, greetings and salutations, my friends. Today we're going to do your 5 card movie star spread. With that being said, we're just going to hop right into it. You are standing your ground. So here's the thing. I kind of get the feeling here with these 2 cards together. Sorry, not sorry. You know what I mean? There's a very light-hearted energy to you just saying no. And I kind of get the feeling that it's due to an enough is enough kind of energy. And that the person who you are dealing with, or maybe even people, it could be a group, recognizes that they honestly have pushed you too far. They get it. What you have been through and what you are expected to do does not align with your value system, right? This is somebody else's value system. This is somebody else's institution. This is somebody else's structure. And it means something to them. But it means something completely different to you, right? And here you are. I mean, if you look at it, like he's facing this way, and this group or value system or institution is completely upside down, right? And he's just looking away from it. You are looking elsewhere for opportunities of new growth, right? And this card is often bidding for attention. So here's what I'm saying. If this is a close personal relationship, a friend, a family member, maybe even a romantic partner, you are seeking outside of this partnership to look for new growth opportunities. Now, that could mean you're ending a relationship, or that could just mean you are looking for assistance in how to deal with this particular thing, this particular subject, or you are looking for a new direction to take this relationship in, right? Because you're either going to take it in a completely new direction or you're going to find something better. Now, if this is a group dynamic, like let's say it's a vocational read, you could be looking for other jobs. You could be reaching out to your network to see what other possibilities are there. You know what I mean? So you're exploring. It doesn't necessarily mean you're ending a relationship. This doesn't necessarily mean you're walking out on a partner, but you are exploring new ideas because you're recognizing that staying in this energy, there is no new growth. And you need to constantly be moving forward. You do not want to sacrifice yourself anymore. And ultimately, this isn't a angry do or die kind of energy. Like, no, you're just like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that anymore. This isn't the way we're gonna go. We got to figure something else out. And that's what I get from this. We have to figure something else out because where it is and where it stands is just not working, and you're completely aware of it. So the possible outcome is the reworking of all resources. Now, resources is health, and that can be physical health, that could be spiritual health, that can be mental health, right? Wealth, actual finances or things that you can invest in. And last but not least, time management. And a subset of time management is who you spend your time with, because who you spend your time with can have a positive or negative effect. If you are looking for a new job and you are networking, talking to all the right people can have a very positive effect. If you are looking for a new job and you're upset about your job and all you're doing is bitching and moaning by the water cooler, then your actions have a negative effect. So you see how time management plays into that? I mean, are you going to sit around and bitch about it, or are you going to get up and you're going to do something about it? And that's where we are. Whenever I have aces, I always say it's high potential and low resolution. It has the potential to be reworked into just about anything. But you haven't started processing it through a framework to become anything yet. So do not let this opportunity slip through your hands. You need to rework your resources to create something. At this point, it's like a ball of clay on a spindle, right? It can be anything, but it's not anything until you get that spinning and you put your hands into it and you start shaping it into a cup, a bowl, a vase, whatever. So you recognize, as you start looking elsewhere, you recognize the potential to reshape the future of this situation, this relationship, this your career, whatever it is that you're looking at here, whatever you're working with, you can reshape it. But you have to start processing it through a framework. You can't just sit and imagine what it could be or where it's going. You can sit around and complain about it all day, or you can get up and you can do something about it. The potential is there. Mm-hmm. 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 You're not happy with the way things have been and how they're going. So you're taking the time to be remorseful, look at the past and see the mistakes made. But ultimately, you have these spilled cups right here that you're focused on right now, and you're like, okay, these are the mistakes of the past. I get that. I understand where I went wrong. I understand where I allowed people to run roughshod over me, and I'm not going to put up with that anymore because ultimately I still have this left. Can I take what is left of my resources, of my reputation, of my energy, whatever it is, and can I move forward? That's why you're in the planning stages. You see, this person is changing something within themselves. They have the globe in their hand and they're focused on this. While they're in that planning stage, they're going to see what needs to change in their world before they ultimately choose to move forward and bring that out into fruition. So, you need to first paint a picture of what happiness is. Not instant gratification, because you've actually been doing that. You've actually been taking these small moments of instant gratification where you can leave all of this behind, right? And you can take that small moment and be happy for a little bit when you're away from this. But ultimately, the 10 of Cups is happiness over a long period of time. So you're like, how do I stop having just these little snippets of happiness and enjoyment and look over everything and be like, you know what? This was all good. Instead of the high and the low lows, you want a more steady appreciation of life overall. That's what you're planning. You're being remorseful for the times that didn't work out. You're planning on how to make it work, and you're painting that picture of what is actually going to make you happy for the long term. That's why you won't sacrifice anymore, and that's why you get a laugh out of it. It's almost like you deserve better. And the potential to leave this situation, to leave the negativity behind and move forward either with or without this person or this group, is there. But you have to take action. Right? Because ultimately, if you don't take action, the change doesn't come. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I'll see you next time.